Get ready. I think he's gonna come on our right.
Range.
Range.
Yes. Man, that's too good.
He's less than 20. Put me right.
No. How far?
30. Well, he just shot a good 8 point. I looked to the north and I saw him rub in a tree. And I said, deer. I see its tail flickering. And all I could see was a body and a head moving and tail flickering. And then I threw my rangefinder on him and I was like, oh, it's a buck. So I grabbed my binoculars real quick and I was like, it's a good buck. And my dad couldn't see him. And then he goes, oh, right here in front of me. And I was like, well, to the north. And he goes, no, in front of me. And there was another buck. And he wasn't, I don't know even what he was. I never looked at him. And then he saw mine. He's like, oh, no, that is a good buck. And he came in. He was going to walk by perfect at 20 yards. And he didn't like something. He just stopped. I don't know if he heard something. It's dead quiet. And then he turned to leave. And I said, draw. And he already was halfway drawn. And shot him at 30. And our initial thoughts were high and back. But looking at the footage, I mean, it's not too high. It looks like a good quartering away shot. I think, you put it about where I would have put it.
I found the limb was over his heart, and I followed the tree up and came back. And you said 30, and I knew he was alert. I should have held 27, 28. Actually, I had the 20 on the spine, the 30 right on the lungs, and he ducked it.
I will admit he did duck, but if he didn't duck, it was a great shot. It would have been mid-body. I still think it looks good.
I mean, it's a pass-through, and it's quartering away. As still as it is, I never heard a crash. I never heard him run off. I mean, I saw him run.
We'll just give it a bit and check the arrow after a while.
It looked good. The flight looked good. I anchored well. It didn't hit where I needed to hit.
I think it might be better than you think. I'm hoping. I'll watch that footage again, but
The fact that the arrow was laying over there and it was a pass-through.
that's good. We're gonna look at some more footage, make a game plan, and give him some time. And we'll check the arrow here in a bit, but hopefully we've got a big buck down and he's got his first out-of-state deer.
Yeah, he has a scuffed back. Don't step on my arrow. See, wind.
Yeah.
He smells the shot.
We've given him just a little bit of time, but we're gonna try to find some blood. We've got some specs already. We're at least gonna sneak 50 yards on the trail and see if we can't find something that'll give us an indication to back out or stay. So we'll see what happens. Right here, or he went around in the ditch right up here, but I think it might be these trees. He's running right up into there. Just tons of rubs and scrapes up in here. We're struggling finding blood in the first 50 yards, so it's kind of hard to know where he went. So we're debating on if we walk up in there and start looking and try to get on blood then, or if we bring in a dog just to be sure. So we're going to think a bit and decide, and hopefully have our hands on him soon. Alright, so little update. We are giving the buck some time because it could be a liver and lung shot, potentially a single lung shot based on the quartering weight angle. My personal opinion is that he's dead, but we're going to rewatch some of the footage of the shot, and then we couldn't find blood within the first 30, 40, 50 yards. I mean, we found little specks for like 20, and then after that, when he jumps the ditch, it's just tough to tell. So we're going to watch a little bit of this footage. We might be bringing in a dog just as a safety net, even though, like I said, I think he's dead. We're waiting to make that decision, and there's supposed to be a tracker getting in contact with us. But Ryan should be here in about an hour, and then based on this footage that we watch, we're going to make a game plan and go back in and see if we can't get on him. We just decided to play it safe since we didn't really see a whole lot. It wasn't like he was just pouring blood immediately. So we're going to play it safe, and that way we don't potentially mess anything up, and hopefully we go back in there and find a dead buck. So we're going to watch this footage.
I'm high. I'm high. I'm high. I'm high.
I don't think so. I really don't. He's quartered away, and you're in a tree. I think it's better than you think. So you're talking, there's one leg. Here's his other leg. You're coming out right, you should be behind that other shoulder. Ryan's not here yet, but once he gets here, we're gonna get all our crap together and head on in, start looking for the buck. Based on the footage and everything, and the time that the dog can be here, we're gonna elect to go without a dog. I know it may be the smarter decision, but in our opinion, we think he's dead. As hunters, that's the decision we've come to, and we want to have daylight. The dogs can't get here until after dark. People got work and all that, so we're gonna go in and use daylight to our advantage and see if we can't find blood, see him, figure something out, and I think even if we grid search, I think he's in there dead. Standing right here, he shot him from up there. There's his arrow. Blood and agreed that the higher shot could be the reason. It would be several hours before we could get a dog, and we all believed that the buck was dead. We just needed to find him. We decided to put the cameras away and have two of us grid search while the other one looked for blood while we still had light. Yes, dude. He said, is that him? He said 400 yards.
Oh, he's stiff. Oh my gosh.
Hey.
Oh, that's a good deer. Oh, my wrist hurts though. I'm not lifting the rock until he gets over here.
Okay, so let me see if we can get hold of him.
Service sucks over here. I just said, Lord, please let this buck die close to the truck. That just makes so much sense.
Truck's
maybe
100 yards that
from
way.
the truck. So freaking. Dude, let's go. We gotta go get him.
Oh, 100%.
Okay, let's just.
I literally just saw the white belly, and I was like, all these like down,
He didn't answer.
all these down like logs and stuff. I was like, that's too white. We're like, what, 400 yards?
Yeah, 400. I just told you, 410 yards. And he said,
I said,
what?
I don't think he's gonna go much further than
He
this.
ain't gonna go much further than that, buddy, because he's dead. Let's go get him.
Yeah, let's go get him.
All right, so we don't have service in this place. Yeah, it's a good one. We don't have service in this place, so we're going through some thick junk. But we're gonna go back and get him. We tried calling twice and he didn't answer. It just went straight to voicemail. So we're gonna go back all the way, about 400 yards, beat the crap out of him, and then get over here and get this buck. God, I'm so jacked. Okay, we're gonna try to cool down. We're gonna try to play it off like we don't know nothing. That's less blood. That's less blood. God bless.
That's the blood. Oh, jeez, specks.
Well, last blood's 100 yards from the truck because he was sitting up there. Freaking found him at 400 yards, baby.
We're serious.
We're serious.
I found him.
Freaking stiff.
You don't believe me? I've got a video to freaking prove it.
We went up there. Ryan goes, let's skip all this thick crap, man. It's open. We can do that at night. We're sitting there, and I was like,
Do you remember where we saw that
like,
buck chasing the does?
Told you that far.
He goes,
He's
this
that
is
far.
410.
Seriously?
I go, this is 410 yards, and he goes, I wouldn't think you go much further than that. It's like, no, let's work our way back. We've walked 40 yards, and Ryan does this. He goes,
He said, is that him?
We found your buck.
He goes, is that him over there? And we see the belly, and he runs and freaking falls, about breaks his wrist. I'm moving past him, and we go up there. I just see a dead deer. We get up there, and we see the wreck, and we're like, I slapped the piss out of him.
It's a little taller than your 8. It's wider than your 8. Probably a little bit
like
more
I said,
mass.
the G3s aren't much, but heck, I would have shot him, not even second guessed it.
He's
He went 410
410
yards.
410 yards, and he's
last
100
blood
from the truck.
As a crow flies, 100 yards from the dang truck. You said I'm worn out. Well, guess what? You freaking made it sure it was an easy job. Let's go. Give me some. I'm waiting. Come here. Well done.
I'm so freaking.
I told you, exit right behind the shoulder, mid body,
flashlight's
perfect exit. Brian just lifted the horns a bit and go, oh, he's stiff as a board. Dropped him because I ain't lifted him all
So
the way
he
up.
died this morning.
Oh,
Oh, he's
dead,
100%
He's
dead for a while.
But we
You
got
lunged
one
him.
more.
He's got bubbles coming out on the other
So
side.
we're
shot.
walking through.
It's a great shot.
Oh, it was a great shot. Told you.
Beating the crap
I don't
out
know
of each
how
other.
you didn't hear me.
We were yelling.
As loud as I could, I went, wow!
I heard
you
something,
freaking
but I don't
kidding
know what it
me?
was.
And we're going nuts.
Well, let's freaking
But
get
we just
after it.
came back and played that a bit. But we got to get our crap
look at
together, and
disbelief.
we're gonna head over there by the truck. But
That
yeah,
doesn't
he's
look-
tagged us. Well, he's not tagged him yet, but we gotta get up there. But he's definitely killed his first out-of-state deer. Is that your? No, it's not your first public land. Your 11 pointers there. First one in a while, public land buck.
Yeah.
Out of state.
First year in 3 years.
Oh, it's a good one. It's a good one.
First year in 3 years.
So we're gonna get up there and get to work. But we just wanted to let you know.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Love ya.
Love you too.
Bye.
Yeah, Ryan tripped over that crap right in front of me.
That right there.
Told you, look at that exit.
He's still in a heck of a long ways.
You good? He's been dead a while. Look at that dark forehead. That's so freaking cool. Heck yeah. Heck yes, man.
Yeah.
It's been a long day. We shot him at 9 o'clock this morning.
A little bit before.
A little bit before, and we all thought it looked good. I thought the exit would be good. We were worried it might be a little back, a little high.
Yeah.
So we decided to be safe, which I think was the smart idea, instead of rushing in there. So we backed out and went back in at 3. Ryan came up to help us,
3:30, so.
and I guess you're a good luck charm. Or I don't know, we'll see.
I mean, time will tell.
We'll see if you can keep it going. But he came, and we didn't have a whole lot of blood to go off of. We were going to get a dog, but we wouldn't get the dog till after dark. And we figured daylight would be our friend and be the
Got a
way we'd
dog?
find him.
Ryan's my dog.
Yeah, Ryan's the
I'm a
dog.
dog.
We were just grid searching back and forth.
I was doing
And-
the cedar thicket up to the private back and forth below
Well,
you.
I said let's get out of the cedar because it's open. I was like, at dark we can use camera, or not camera, lights in there. I was like, let's check the thick stuff while we had
Crazy.
daylight.
And I had the Onyx tracker on, so I knew, I was like, well, we've got this much left. As I showed him on my phone, we've got this much of this thicket left. And he's like, well, screw that thicket. And we freaking walk up there, and sure dang enough, it was a white belly with a big old head on him too.
Got lucky.
And no, it wasn't
No,
luck.
that's not luck.
And it's a great shot. So I mean,
Just unbelievable. He went that far with a
Well, I mean, it's kind of open. He just barreled probably through
a
all of it.
testament to how these animals are too. And he
Yeah,
ran
they're
straight. There
tough.
was no bedding. You can tell he didn't bed, nothing. Oh, we didn't even mention the best part.
This is my last day of sabbatical from work. I've got Thanksgiving holidays and I go back to work on Monday. I've been off since October 26th. I've had 3 opportunities and I wait till the last friggin' day.
Kansas
that's
public
awesome.
land. I'll be honest, it's been good to us, and he decided to join the party and hop in with it. Hey, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Blessed to have made it happen like this, and like we said, he's only 100 yards from the truck, so this drag shouldn't be too bad. So we're gonna get him back and go from there.